All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the Akim across the globe. Put in the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. So I died an hour from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a lesson. Basically, this is a cut session to myself, I was watching some the Akim yesterday, the brother from Tampa, and I forgot the other brother page exactly, Salakia, but they were both going to the same thing about being complacent and being satisfied with your videos, and the understanding that I got from it was, and this is something that I've done, and Salakia for me, even bringing this up to brothers, putting that spirit of complacency out there, because here in Great Millstone Camp, we're ordered under the apostles and elders, ultimately under Yahweh Bashmi Shai, to do our 3 videos a week. All right. Well, here in Great Millstone, if you're a deacon or above, you're supposed to be doing 4 videos a week, plus attend a class on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Friday. All right. And the vibration, sometimes, we get. I'm gonna say, no, Slack. I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna speak of myself. Um, the spirit to be, the spirit to be on me, or the spirit to hit, and I'll do a lesson. And by the time Wednesday, Thursday come around, I done did my so-called mandatory, and maybe even more, and most times even more, you know. So when Thursday, Friday, Saturday come around, I feel like I've done enough. You know, I tend to indulge in extra folly. Doing other things other than furthering feeding the flock. Okay. Yahweh Shai said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Okay, one thing about sheep and animals, they got to eat every day. So if you're if you're in the spirit of being complacent, and you have all your work done by Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or whatever, and you're taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, you're ignoring the spirit that the Lord is dealing with, giving you lessons and topics to do. Hey, that's going off, man. Okay? Now, everybody got their own measure, their own lot, according to Yahweh Shai has given them. But we don't want to be in the spirit of I've done enough, so therefore I can slack. All right? So without further ado, this is the definition of the word complacent. Showing smug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one's achievement. Similar, self-satisfied, self-approving, self-regarding, self-admiring, triumphant, proud, pleased, gratified, satisfied, content, lazy, lax, slack, careless. Okay? So if you're complacent with just doing your 3 videos or 4 videos a week, and the Lord put on the spirit to do more, but you want to indulge in the spirit, or in the flesh, okay? And you're careless, you're lazy, and you're slacking, okay? Because Paul said this. Hold on. Salakia, my phone is slow. The Philippians 3, verse 12. It says, not as though I had already attained, either were already perfect, but I follow after if that I may apprehend that which also I am apprehended of Yahweh Shai. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but there's one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching unto the things which are before. I press toward the mark for the high prize, for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right? So Paul said he don't count himself as he attained, man. All right? We can't sit here and be lax and slack thinking that we've done enough, that we've done the best that we can do. Okay? And this truth is to make you to be the best you can be as a man, as a teacher, as a prophet, as a brother. Okay? These things are to be done on a regular basis every day. You feed yourself every day. Why not feed the sheep every day as well? Okay? Even if it's just a verse, a scripture of the day, even if it's just a quick hit or an exhortation or a testimony. See, these things are very beneficial to the lamb out there who are seeking food to eat. Okay? It's very important that we don't get in that spirit of being lax, thinking that we've done enough and that we've accomplished anything, you know? It's, Sirach 43. And 30, we'll get to the point. When you glorify the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, exalt him as much as he can, for even yet he will far exceed. And when you exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. Okay? So, and that's a very heavy scripture because the Lord putting things in our spirit. He's putting things in our life that reminds us of his mercy, of his love, of his existence. And it doesn't stop just because you've done your mandatory videos. That's like saying, all right, you did your 3 videos by Tuesday or Wednesday, your 4 videos by Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. What about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? You mean to tell me the Lord's not doing nothing for you then? So the Lord always here showing us his mercy, showing us his grace, showing us his mighty power. Okay? So if we out here doing the work, doing what's required of us, that's still not enough. Okay? And we have yet to give our life for the truth. We have yet to suffer persecution as the apostles and the prophets have done, ultimately as Yahweh Shai have done in the truth. Okay? So we got to be sure that we're doing abounding. So I get that abounding more and more in the spirit. It says 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right. So the more we work, the more we labor. All right. Yahweh Shai is taking notes, man. Okay. All right. The Lord has his angels taking notes. You know, they're counting your works and putting the gold star by them. All right. So we want to be abounding. We want to be abounding in the of the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Feeding the sheep, making sure the flock gets watered and fed, man. Okay. Zephaniah 1. Verse 12, and it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in the heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. Okay? So the Lord is searching us, man. He's searching the ones who claim to be in the truth, who say they love the Lord, who claim to have works and faith and claim to be prophets and leaders and teachers and men of the Lord. Okay? All right, let's look at that word settled. All right, because the scripture talk about when the Lord come back, shall he find a servant so doing, right? Lord, we don't be able to get there if I don't forget. The word settled. It says to thicken, condense, congeal, settle, become dense, to be condensed, thickening. All right, to cause to curdle. All right, to shrink, thicken as unripe wine. All right, to settle. All right, you don't want to be just resting on this knowledge, man. All right, Yahweh outside said, "Let your light shine before men." Okay, so we got to work. We have a job to do, and our job is to feed the sheep and water the plant of Yahweh outside's best garden, man. Okay, this is 1 Timothy 4 and 13. It says, "Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery," man. All right? So we have a gift. All right? The Lord has given us, each one of us, a measure of understanding, a measure of faith. And we're supposed to take that measure and abound in the works of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay? Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Right? So if we're reading, we're praying, we're fasting, we're watching videos, we're indulging ourselves in spiritual conversations with the brothers. Those things that are being brought out in the spirit privately can be shown to the flock. All right? So we don't want to be holding this knowledge in, man. The scripture talk about how Jeremiah and Job, okay, could hold, they were full of matter. All right, that he had no vent. You know, he had to let it out so he may be refreshed, man. So take heed unto thyself in the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right? So not being complacent, not being lazy, and feeding the Lord's flock, feeding his sheep. And not only we have a chance of saving ourselves, but also saving those that hear us, man. Because believe it or not, there's one person out there that's waiting for you to upload a video. There's one person out there that's waiting to hear what the Lord has given you to boost their spirit, to boost their faith up in this walk of ours, man. Okay? Second Peter. It says, let me see. 2 Peter 1 and 10, it says, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure, for if you do these things, you shall never fail." Okay? All right, so we got to make our call and election sure, man. We can't act like we've already attained the prize. We can't act like we already on those chariots. Okay? Jeremiah said, how long should I teach? Till the city be utterly wasted without inhabitant, man. So as long as we're here, we're supposed to be teaching and fulfilling our lot to the best of our ability and overabounding and exceeding the measure, or exceeding the boundary that you set for yourself. Because I know for a fact that I've been dropped the ball on this many moons, man, many times. Thursday I get here. Hey, don't let me be off on that Friday, and I'm done with and I'm done with my mandatory minimum. I call it mandatory minimum because I know I could do more. So don't let me be on a Friday and I done went to class and I done did a few sit downs with brothers. I did my own personal ones. I feel like I'm straight. I can take me a day or two off, man. But all the while, the Lord still got me dealing with brothers in spiritual conversations. I'm still reading. I'm still feeding and edifying my spirit. But I'm not giving it out to feed the flock, man. Okay? So we don't want to be in that spirit of being complacent. All right? Okay? All right, that's it on that. I'm closing out on this. This is 1 Corinthians 15. What's that? 15. Yeah, what is it? 15 and 5. Let's lock it. The 1 Corinthians 15 and 10. It said, but by the grace of the Most High, I am what I am. And His grace which was bestowed upon me was not in vain, but I labor more abundantly than they are. Yet not I, but the grace of the Most High which was with me. Therefore, whether it were I or they, so we preach and so we believed. Okay? And so this gift of ours was given, the gift of grace given us by the Lord, that we labor, man, and that we labor more than, although the apostles and elders got great works and they push out, we should be trying to out-labor them. We should be trying to out-labor St. Benji and Elder Malcolm and Elder Uriah and Sir Matt, and the brothers, man. Murph and Shapaya, man. Elder Yashawamba and Elder Ariala. We should be trying to, we should be trying to push just as hard as them, man. Okay? Hey, there's nothing wrong with trying to pushing yourself to the limit, man. Okay? So, that was it. That's our first comment. I already brought that out. All right? So that I'm say, call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. And until next time, Shalom.